Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Libra for August 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs. Okay, if the reading resonates then that's awesome, or if parts of it do. If the reading doesn't resonate then it's simply not your message. I'll catch you in the next reading. Okay. So I will be doing love readings separately at a later date, and I'll also be doing additional bonus readings for general and for love, for the top 3 zodiac signs that kind of show the most interaction to do with the channel, etc., as an extra thank you type of thing. Okay, so I'm currently shuffling with the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck today, and we'll cut the deck and get straight into the reading. Angels of love and light, what can we get for Libra, please? That looks like it wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. So we have the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. I think this is just going to be an additional message for you. There may have been a very difficult choice that you've been stuck with, and you've been in a stalemate for quite some time, and I feel like you're going on to pastures new. You're kind of leaving a difficult situation or a challenging time, moving on to smoother waters. There'll be balance and harmony about this. You may have been very much up in your head about it, but I'm really getting the sense that you'll be healing this at some point. So what I'm going to do is that's just an extra message for you, and then we'll get straight into it. Okay, so what can you tell us for please for Libra for August 2021? Okay, wow. Lots of messages there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Justice, High Priestess. Wow, we have the Emperor, goodness me. We have the Devil, we have the Hierophant. Look at all these majors. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Cups, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the Sun, beautiful, and last but not least we have the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So of what we don't see in relation to this reading is that there's going to be a brand new start coming in for you, a new opportunity, a new venture, potentially a new job, or maybe even a raise, a promotion to do with a work situation, or you're figuring out what's best for you in relation to a big investment coming up, to invest in, so that you've got some greater sense of security in your life, I'm getting. Yeah, you've been working really hard towards this, or you will be kind of mastering your craft, I'm getting. Potentially could be to do with a work partnership, relationship type thing, or a connection, or even in a romantic relationship, doesn't necessarily have to be. And this is going to transform a situation, or it's going to allow you to be able to move forward very positively. And could be dealing with a Scorpio, earth sign, or a water sign, I'm getting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what the majors are. So we have Justice here for Libra, we have Cancer for the High Priestess, Aries for the Emperor, we have the Devil here, so we've got Capricorn, the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, and we have Leo energy with the Sun. But as you can see, we've got all signs available here for you. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Aries, Leo, Sag for the fire energy. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here with the swords energy, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the cups energy. Okay. So fundamentally what I'm really getting is this potential new opportunity that you don't see coming. You may be turning a blind eye to it with the 4 of Cups. You may not necessarily feel like you've waited a really long time for this new investment or this manifestation to come in for you, to kind of feel more secure and grounded in your everyday life. And maybe you've contemplated for a really long time that is this really happening? Is this genuinely going to come in for me? Is this going to be the right time? And you've kind of been waiting, maybe a period of, I want to say like 4 months, maybe 4 months to even a year, that you've potentially been waiting, or you've been working really hard on something, and potentially taking you like four months for something to come in. So this particular intention that you may have set and it hasn't come in yet, and maybe you feel like you're giving up on the idea with the Eight of Cups. Maybe you feel like just on the precipice of giving up. And potentially what this is telling you to do is, you know, justice will be coming in for you. You will be getting your sense of security, and maybe even self-sufficiency. I'm getting a financial gain, some sort of reward that you've been waiting for, maybe feeling giving up on the idea, but just, I'm getting this sense of having to keep persevere and keep on putting in the hard work. I'm really getting that that either this month or that in the next few coming months, I'm getting, because we have 9 here. So, but even by next month, I'm getting by September, because we were in August now, which is number 8, and then number 9 is September. So potentially by next month or the end of next month, you may be receiving this kind of new offer that you're wanting to come in for you, and that you may have been very much up in your head about a particular new venture coming into your life. But what this new venture will allow you to do, if you stay with the course, will allow you to have this brand new beginning and to feel very positive and optimistic about your life, being able to move forward. Like the balancing of the scales is going to be coming in for you. You may not see that these particular manifestations or what it is that you've put out there are going to be coming forward towards you. It's being kept in a secret. And I'm getting the sense that you may have thought, oh, well, am I just kind of in fantasy land? Am I going to be able to start this brand new job or new venture? Potentially with the Ace of Pentacles and then the Ace of Wands here, you're taking inspired action, or you're wanting to take inspired action for this particular thing to kind of manifest or come in for you. And it's like you're real ready for this particular, I'm getting new project to come in, and you're really ready to kind of take responsibility for yourself and move yourself forward and kind of like boss up. I'm getting potentially you're trying to strategize your way, but you may be having negative thoughts that could be in the way for you right now with this kind of devil energy. Potentially there could have been a toxic work situation previously that may have been a bit underhanded, and you're ready to kind of start off something brand new, maybe to do with a boss, I'm getting, or an authority figure, or someone who seems to feel like they're kind of above you in a particular way. Maybe just keeping things hidden from you, but you kind of getting the sense that you are understanding and know better in relation to what it is that's best for you. So you may be putting all this kind of extra work in on the side. I'm getting like a side hustle type thing. Potentially with this justice coming in, you've really had to kind of look into your set beliefs or expectations about something new coming in for you and into your life. I'm really feeling that you will be able to start off something brand new, and this is going to allow you to have a lot of confidence. And when you've changed certain beliefs about a particular outcome that I'm getting, you'll be able to move on forward. Maybe these particular expectations, if you've had these set expectations of how something was to come in for you or how something was going to manifest, that potentially could be like a limiting set belief. And this in turn, you may be feeling like, oh, maybe I'm not going to necessarily receive what I'm, receive what I'm being valued or appreciated. I'm getting potentially. Maybe you're just wanting something where you have like more equal give and take in your life, and you will be receiving that here with this justice energy. I mean, you're here on the table. There can be dreams and wishes fulfilled for you. I'm getting this sense that you're really prioritizing, your financial stability right now, your work life, even kind of building on your self-confidence and your self-esteem. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and also it's like pre-Empress energy. You are going to have very positive outcomes, but potentially you may have to leave certain things that no longer serve you in order to get to that place, and work really hard and build on that courage to get to where you want to be. I'm really getting this sense like there will be balance and harmony coming in for you though. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start clarifying these majors, because we have so many here on the table that I feel like it's absolutely necessary that we get some extra clarifiers on these. I mean, this is kind of insane. We have Justice, High Priestess, Emperor, Devil and Hierophant all next to each other. So there's been a lot going on, or a lot of people in the mix. So I'm going to start clarifying these cards so we can get a better idea about what's going on. But I've just broke up the deck, and you will be receiving blessings. You may not see these, see this coming in for you. But potentially you could be receiving it from an air sign, so like another air sign, a Gemini or an Aquarius, or even another Libra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shuffling these cards and see what comes out, so we can get some greater clarity here. I've just seen 11:11 on the clock, wow. So you could be seeing those numbers. This is very significant. To do with like manifestations and things being brought in for you, potentially. So why is Justice here for Libra, please? For August 2021. Why is Justice here? Okay. Four of Wands in reverse. It could be to do with a home situation I'm getting that may not necessarily have worked out. Potentially, if you haven't felt very supported in particular endeavours when it comes to work, I'm getting, you're going to get justice for that. Ten of Wands energy of what we don't see. So you may have been carrying severe burdens or responsibilities when it comes to either the home or it comes to work, or you're just trying to finish off the last part of a big cycle here for your kind of soul growth this month. And I'm getting the sense that you're having this recognition that you may not necessarily be receiving the support that you've been wanting or going after. And therefore, like, you're deciding, okay, well, what I need to do is I need to be able to get out of these particular things that may not be serving me anymore. And it's quite fitting here with the Eight of Cups energy. Yeah, you've been carrying major burdens. An upset and heartbreak with the Three of Swords, and then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So potentially you may have felt really quite stuck in a situation or a cycle for quite some time, but I feel like this is quite fitting for like the soul growth, this burden. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there's been feeling stuck, feeling like you're getting setbacks, but you will be getting justice for that. So you will be getting this kind of additional help potentially. What else is coming in for Libra for justice? You've had a lot of obligations that you've had to really deal with, or you've taken, you may have been taken for granted and you feel quite stressed about the whole thing. Yeah, you're having to take time to heal yourself, and we've got King of Swords energy here. Potentially you could be dealing with a legal situation with a lawyer here, with the Justice and then the King of Swords. So you may be trying to wrest from a legal battle of sorts, which something will go in your favour, I'm getting, if you haven't had a support. There may have been a lot of conflict, maybe even deceit. This heartbreak we kind of saw earlier to do with this potential lack of support. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups in the upright. So there will be justice coming in for you. There will be celebrations. You will be able to just feel so much more happy, just happy, because you will have the support. I'm getting this sense like you may have gone in a situation where you've had no support, maybe in a home situation or a work situation, and then justice is coming in for you, and it's going to show you that eventually you will be getting the support. Like, you will have a good circle of friends or work colleagues or family members who will be kind of, you know, working beside you, who will help you along. Yeah, because you've been carrying these particular burdens. I'm getting that saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. So you're going to eventually get to the point where you've been in this difficult cycle, but you'll be able to offload some of it, and other people will be there to support you. If not necessarily taking the brunt of what's going on with these particular obligations that you may have gone through, I'm getting the sense that on an emotional basis, you'll just feel a lot more comfortable and potentially open to discuss your feelings on a given subject. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into the High Priestess. You will be able to move on forward. I just broke up the deck and we have the 8 of Wands. So when you get this support, this coming in for you, things will move very quickly for you. You will be able to move on forward and take some really good decisions, quick decisions about what it is, and you'll get a new sense of freedom, I'm getting. So that burden that potentially you've been carrying to do with the situation, you'll be actually able to let go of it. So why is the High Priestess here, please, for Libra? So this is a general reading. This can resonate in any which way. Yeah, as I was shuffling the cards, this kind of just popped out, the 8 of Wands again. It just wanted to just clarify to you again that things will be able to move on forward. You may receive some incoming news, some good news that something's going to be working in your favour. This is going to make you very happy. This is going to help you feel more balanced emotionally, I'm getting. Why is the High Priestess here, please, for Libra? Okay, can I take all that? Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot there. I don't know if I'm just going to take all that. Could be an additional message. So we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's upright. So where we had it reversed and you may have been stuck in a particular cycle and feeling like everything was out of control, there will be a turning point for you, that you will get some sort of clarity, a particular breakthrough, I'm getting. So something that you've been waiting for is eventually going to turn around for you, because it was inevitable that something was to come out of the dark, I'm getting. Yes, you're going to receive some sort of clarity and truth here with the Queen of Swords. And we've got the King and Queen of Swords wanting to show itself. So potentially there could be a family member, a friend, or a work colleague, or someone, an acquaintance of sort, maybe an older female, doesn't necessarily have to be, or feminine energy, maybe giving you some really good words of like advice to be able to help you move forward into the next portion of your life. What I'm getting here with the High Priestess, potentially with this death in reverse, we've got Scorpio energy, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Cups upright, 9 of Swords upright, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I'm really getting the sense that you may have kept it to yourself, that you've been really quite emotionally let down and have been carrying all these particular burdens, and therefore up at night really stressing about, you know, particular partnerships I'm getting, people not working with you, or not wanting to work with you, I'm getting, or you're feeling that people don't want to work with you. Like a lack of teamwork type thing, or maybe even office politics I'm getting, if this does actually go towards work and you do like a 9-to-5 job or something like that. But potentially there's been some sort of stagnancy or feeling stuck, like you've not been able to move on to a particular situation, and that feel like all is lost type thing, that you're not going to get the outcome about what it is that you're looking for. But I'm getting the sense that you will eventually have union and you will have partnerships, but you're going to have somebody that's going to come into your life potentially who's going to be very objective and potentially say to you, look, this is how you were able to move yourself forward, or this is the type of advice I can give you. And the Queen of Swords is someone that has gone through a lot in their life, and they're very much able to give very fair, constructive criticism, I'm getting. So anything that they kind of say to you, they'll be able to really help you out on this particular subject. Maybe even help you get you to a place where you're becoming more self-sufficient, because we have this kind of wanting to be independent and self-sufficient with the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles up here. Okay, so I'm going to put these here. Okay. But I'm getting the sense that you're just having to kind of try and trust yourself, or trust that things are going to work out for you, and just kind of like follow your intuition. That you will receive some sort of some advice. I was getting wisdom. So this Queen of Swords type character, maybe somebody coming in for you that's going to give you this wisdom. Maybe to do with a boss, or maybe a father figure, or an older family member, somebody who's more kind of senior. Maybe giving you some sort of intel about what's going on with a particular situation. Might not necessarily have to be that. Why is the Emperor here? See, I'm getting lots of different types of messages. So, okay, so we have the Eight of Wands came out reverse, kind of landed in between the Devil and the Emperor, even though it's to clarify the Emperor. So there may have been some sort of toxicity that have been preventing you from moving forward the way that you want to. Yeah, potentially to do, it could even be thought patterns necessarily. It's like you're having the sense of wanting to take control of your life in a particular way and move things forward, but carrying particular burdens. Could be to do with a family home situation, doesn't necessarily have to be. But I feel like eventually you will be able to move on and make the right choices for you in relation to how you move yourself forward. Or maybe the news that you're waiting for, potentially from this type of, this boss or whoever, may be a bit slow to come in. Something may be preventing that from coming in. Yeah, so we got 2 twos here. So there's like trying to have particular balance in a situation. Trying to make decisions, trying to make plans, maybe figuring out what is the best option to take, how do I move myself forward, you know, trying to multitask. I'm getting, like, you may have to make a serious decision about how it is that you move on forward. You may have been left out in the dark by potentially a Pisces, doesn't necessarily have to be though, with the moon energy of what we don't see. This could be causing you anxiety, that you're having to take responsibility or take some sort of like action to be able to move on forward. Yeah, potentially there may have been difficulties with other people, maybe even third parties, very immature behaviour, and you're getting awakening to this, and so they're in, like, wanting to focus on your work instead. Maybe something at work didn't necessarily work out, or you're trying to find the courage to be able to have a recognition that you can have a brand new start. Could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. I'm getting there. With this Emperor energy though, it's like you're going to be able to take power. Taking your power back. You will eventually be able to do that. Why is the Devil here, please? So this reading may be a little bit longer than usual because of all these majors and clarifying. Why is the Devil here, please? Here. Yeah, Three of Swords. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, doesn't necessarily have to be, or they have it in their chart. Somebody may have broken your heart, and my throat just kind of went there, so maybe somebody betrayed you in a particular way and you weren't expecting them to do that. We have the Queen of Wands energy here at the bottom of the deck, what we don't see. 10 of Wands in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse with the World. Okay. So what I'm getting here is those burdens that you were carrying, you will eventually be able to drop them. Potentially there could have been this, this kind of victim mentality. It may be you, it may be someone that you're dealing with, or they're showing you the light, or you've made a decision to drop certain burdens, and therefore feeling free to make a choice to be able to move on forward in your confidence and kind of take your power back, I'm getting. And this is going to allow you to go into a brand new cycle in your life and feel so much more happy and fulfilled and ready for the next portion of your journey, I'm getting. But with the Devil energy, with the Three of Swords, somebody has really hurt you, or there's been some sort of I'm getting maybe even temptation at work. So that could have been something. There could have potentially been an affair at work. Maybe you had set beliefs to not mix business with pleasure, and then it ended up happening. Could have been with the boss, because we have these type of expectations, and then the Ace of Wands potentially could have been with someone. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. That could just be an extra message for someone. Why else is the Devil here? Ooh, that was just... you could have been dealing with someone who was relatively jealous, and so they tried to break your heart in a particular way. Now that looked like it wanted to be reversed, but it kind of did a bit both when it was on the table. So there could have been a third party in the mix, or somebody else that came in that was supposedly was a friend, and they came across saying that they were a friend, and then they stabbed you in the back, and something is coming to light, I'm getting. Potentially here with the Sun, and then we've got the Devil here. Something that wasn't necessarily right is being shone upon. Yeah, with the Fool in reverse, this is somebody who's may have been taken advantage of potentially, or other people didn't have the best of intentions for you. So I'm getting the sense that maybe somebody broke your heart, and they may have just been particularly jealous of a particular situation. Or maybe even feeling like you just didn't have the support, or somebody showing that they supported you and then they didn't. This may have made you feel really kind of stuck, maybe isolated, potentially in a job situation, I'm getting, with the Hermit energy in reverse. This is Virgo energy. Maybe feeling a little bit lonely, and this is someone who's feeling a bit lost here as well with the Five of Cups energy, but you will be able to leave that. You'll go on to calmer waters. Feeling that will be coming out to a pass. You'll be able to move on from that. Potentially, I've just seen as well with I saw open the deck and I saw the King of Cups in reverse. So potentially, there may have been other people who tried to emotionally manipulate you, or there was some sort of gaslighting in the mix. I'm getting maybe some sort of coldness. I'm getting also affair, because I said this earlier, to do with there could potentially have been an affair at work, or somebody may have been mixed in with an affair, or somebody spreading gossip. I'm getting to do with an office space. Okay, I'm going to take one more for this Devil energy, and then we'll go to the Hierophant. So just saw the Five of Swords in reverse, so potentially there had been somebody got caught. Maybe somebody got caught with an affair. I'm kidding. That keeps on wanting to come up. I know this is a general read, so just please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody may have broken their promise. Somebody may have broken their promise, or were very lazy in a situation. Maybe try to take advantage. We've got those cards again. I'm going to look into, yeah, somebody may have not necessarily put in any effort to do with something. Maybe you felt like you were doing all the work and it just didn't seem fair with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Potentially you maybe just be overworking as well, I'm getting, having this belief that you're kind of having all work and no play. You know, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's a bit of a perfectionist, and it's like kind of asking you to get balance in your life, if that's necessarily the case, to do it like a healthy work-life balance. Why is the Hierophant here, please? The Hierophant could also be like to do with traditional commitment, maybe even a marriage. Maybe found out somebody's marriage, there may have been a separation, or something happened to do with a traditional relationship of sorts. Why is the Hierophant here for Libra? Well, that's too many, gosh. Can't take all of that. But there could be a block to do with the King of Wands energy, a fire energy. There may have been some sort of lies or deception. Some sort of truth may not necessarily have been shown, or somebody may have been dishonest or tried to cause chaos in a particular way. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Why is the Hierophant here? Yeah, potentially here with the Queen of Swords energy in reverse, there could have been some sort of manipulation. There could have been somebody who's very cold-hearted to do with their beliefs. Maybe somebody tried to manipulate somebody else's beliefs. With the Knight of Cups, maybe somebody idealistically wanted to be able to move on forward, but if they were to do that, they could be doing that to cause drama, or they wanted to cause drama. But I feel like that will be coming to an end soon here with the World. Maybe somebody was coming across to you that they had this pure intention of opening up their feelings or telling you about a situation, and there could have been some sort of sneakiness, and then that's coming to an end. Potentially there has been lies, and then there's something's being shown to light, and could have been to do with a manipulative character here I'm getting. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Yeah. Why else is the Hierophant here, please? And it's interesting because obviously with the Hierophant, this is somebody who's very pure. And then with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like somebody, this could be like a karmic energy as well with the Queen of Swords, because I know I said earlier there was a Queen of Swords available to you who was upright, who may be able to come forward and help you because the Wheel of Fortune was upright. And then we've got another character here, so it could be somebody else who could also be another air sign, doesn't necessarily have to be, or they have it in their chart. And they could be a karmic energy who's trying to persuade you to keep you thinking a certain thing, or keep you under their thumb, or something like that, to do with the situation. Why is the Hierophant here, please? What else can you tell us? Yeah, you'll be able to move on forward out of that. You will be able to take control, take action about what it is to be able to move forward once you get this kind of truth. Potentially this could have been related to a long-term investment that you may have been in, that you may be letting go of here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, with the Empress in reverse. So potentially you've been battling in your mind to do with immature people, but I feel like you've made a decision, or you just want to stop fighting with someone or a certain situation or thing. So therefore you could be letting go of potentially a codependent individual, like you know, like a relationship, a partnership, romantic partnership doesn't necessarily have to be, or somebody that you may have invested in for a really long time, hoping it was going to bear the fruits, and potentially it may not necessarily have worked out that way. And so therefore you've had this recognition and you're dropping it and moving on forward in this kind of new truth, following your intuition, allowing you to kind of move on forward. Okay, so why is the Sun here? I've just broke up the deck and we've got the Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles. So there could have been a wake-up call to do with this long-term investment, that you may have had this kind of recognition in. Why is the Sun here, please? Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here, please, for Libra? There will be some sort of positivity, or something being shown onto light. You'll be able to move on forward. Why is the Sun here? Yeah, there's going to be some light shown on some sneakiness, on a truth, maybe on some sort of conflict, and you'll be emotionally being able to check away from that. This may have really broke your heart, I'm getting, but you'll be able to move on forward out of that. Yeah, you'll have to kind of nurture yourself and take the little bit more time to be compassionate and kind of think, look, you know, it is what it is, it's happened, and kind of just focus on your own stability, on your own kind of foundation, and work on your personal development here I'm getting with the Ten of Pentacles. Potentially going into working on your security I'm getting, because obviously earlier we had this sense of self-sufficiency and allowing yourself to get up into the next level of looking after your kind of home and finances and that kind of aspect. What else can you tell us for the Sun, please? Okay, yeah, so you will be able to get your stability. I mean, we have here the King of Pentacles upright with the Queen of Pentacles, so we have a pair here. So, and they're both upright as well, so potentially it could be to do with a marriage. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Or you're just getting some sort of light that you're going to be able to get to this stability. There is going to be able to be a point where you'll be able to move on forward once you kind of ground yourself. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is kind of maybe feeling like you felt overwhelmed by certain things, but you're kind of admitting defeat to this particular situation. I mean, we've got these two people here kind of walking away. They've admitted defeat, and that's another sign of admitting defeat, to do with a foundation of sorts I'm getting. And then the Six of Cups energy in reverse, this could also be to do with moving forward, maybe gaining independence, or kind of maybe even leaving a home situation I'm getting. Queen of Wands energy in reverse, so you could have been dealing with and there could have been like a third party, or there could have been you know, this is like another karmic energy here with the Queen of Wands, but that's coming out, like being cycled out of your life potentially. And then the Empress sitting here pretty with the Queen of Cups energy earlier, like you're going to get to the point where, you know how we said earlier, you're going to be pre-Empress. You're pre-Empress, Queen of Pentacles, and then Empress. What we don't see, when you nurture yourself, focus on your stability, somebody or something in your life is going to be cycled out eventually, and it's going to allow you to have this kind of new sense of stability and feel a lot more content. I'm getting potentially to do with a home situation, work, feeling just a lot more balanced eventually. Getting to that point of prosperity as well, of what you don't see. I mean, because we have the Empress here, Queen of Cups, nurturing yourself, long-term stability, blessings coming in here, and then the King of Cups. So that in turn could allow love to come in for you as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from the Soul Journey Oracle cards to see what kind of advice or guidance that we have for you for this month. So please just take and leave whatever resonates. There's lots of different messages here. I'm reading for quite a lot of people. It is a general reading. So if you do enjoy the reading though, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. So what message can we please get for a Libra, please, for August 2021? What can we get for Libra here? Okay, so that looked like it wanted to come out. See, we have death here. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, and it kind of landed over here, didn't it, with the Emperor, the Three of Swords, this third party type situation, or feeling like you're not having support, this kind of Capricorn devil energy. So something's definitely coming to an end. You know, we have death here as well, and it came out reversed earlier. So once of saying there was some sort of stagnancy, that is going to be coming to an end. Like there's going to be no more stagnancy, no more holding on or feeling stuck about something. Bottom of the deck, we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So potentially we have this to do with the beliefs here with the Hierophant energy. Grief, yeah, and surrender, wow, and fear. So potentially you're being asked to have this recognition that these endings are merely beginnings, and that goodness will be coming in for you. But what could be blocking that from coming in for you? Potentially there could be still feelings of guilt, maybe even grief, and having this recognition of like, okay, I just need to surrender my fear and recognize that I will get the friendship that I'm you know, I need. You know, I will get the support that I'm looking for, because that's like the next card. You know, we had this kind of notion here that you felt potentially that you weren't getting the right support from particular people. And it's this here underneath saying, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Even if it's like a friend or a foe, that particular person, regardless, like if they're a frenemy or what have you, they're in your life for a particular reason, for like some sort of soul lesson. So it's kind of like having that recognition that even if they're not necessarily your friend, or they're not your friend anymore, then you can still go, okay, I understand that, you know, we don't necessarily have to keep on hold of something. It's kind of served its purpose. I've learnt my lesson through it, and I can easily move on, and eventually you will do, because we have this beautiful sun energy here, and we saw with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune going in your favour. So, you know, there is a purpose for all of these different things playing out for you. It's just kind of taking the bigger bird's eye view picture of everything. Okay, so this was, I know this was a really long reading, but thank you for kind of holding in there, and hopefully you stayed till the end. So obviously I will be doing a bonus reading at some point for the top 3 signs, and just be on the lookout for love readings for August. I'll be putting out those pretty soon as well. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed, and thank you so much for being here. Take care. Bye for now.